in the entree round, it was my dad cooking, my mom cooking, my brother cooking. And then in the middle of it, I jumped in because I wanted to cook too, watching them cook because I can't go without cooking. But I decided I was going to cook and be the only judge because I was the only judge because it was my birthday, so that would make them want to make stuff that I would like and stuff. So I jumped in, but we agreed that they wouldn't judge off of what I made, just what I would judge what they made. So my dad started making, and he ended up making a biscuit with bacon and chopped up peanuts inside of it. And
Wait, he made a homemade biscuits?
Yes.
With no butter.
He actually did use butter. So we had to take points off. But that does not automatically mean he loses. That just means we take a certain amount of points off because he did that.
Okay, so tell me again. So he made biscuits?
Yes, my dad made homemade biscuits with chopped up bacon in it and peanuts. And then he did a jam sauce. So that's where he used the jam. And then, so for the challenge, he did put butter in it, but so we just took points off. And my mom made...
And that counts as an entree, huh?
Yeah, well, technically it was appetizer, but then we were full by the time we got to entree, so we just decided to skip to dessert.
Okay.
And it was getting late because we went to see Grandpa in the hospital, and by the time we got back, it was because we were planning on starting earlier, so we could get all 3 rounds done, but we didn't have time.
Okay.
So, yeah. So then, my mom made kind of like a biscuit. It was more like, she said it was kind of like a pizza, and so she also made kind of like a dough, and she put bacon in it, and then she did like peanuts, a crumble peanuts, and then she put like cheese on it and jam in it, and it was creative, but it didn't taste really good because I think she shouldn't have put the cheese in, and then she claims the cheese was orange, but I don't know if that counts. So we didn't really take any points off, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. And then my brother made he just cooked bacon, and then he made a jam and peanut sauce on the side. And then I made...
Well, wait, what to eat, though?
Yeah, that's what he did. He cooked a piece of bacon with jam sauce and with peanuts.
Okay.
So...
He tried.
And then I made bacon skewers, where I did pieces of bacon because everybody was using pre-made bacon because we already had some pre-made because we had not a lot of time. But I'm the only one who actually made bacon because I know it'll taste better if it's homemade.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a bacon skewer, and I dipped it in jam and sprinkled peanuts on it. And I took the leftover bacon grease and I fried some peanuts in the bacon grease. I put those on the side. So yeah.
Well, I can tell who won that challenge.
Who?
You! Oh my gosh.
Remember I said I couldn't win?
I know, but I'm just being an objective judge here.
I know, I would have won. I told my teacher, because my first period teacher said happy birthday, and she said, so how was Chopped last night? And we were talking, because I'm kind of the teacher's pet, and so, yeah, and she comes up here, she's like, so Sophia, how was Chopped last night? And I'm like, well, it was good. My dad ended up winning, but I would have won if I was not a judge. And she's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. But yeah.
You're going to have to take her a sample someday. Prove to her you're right.
Oh yeah, she knows I'm right because I brought in brownies for my birthday, homemade brownies, homemade, and she loved